Yo YouTube, what is going on? It's Fizzy Bubbler here bringing you guys a new video, and today I'm going to create, not a new series, I don't want to say that, but kind of a videos that I'm going to do. A playlist, sure, series, whatever. And basically what they are is I'm going to take one weapon and I'm going to break it down for you guys, and I'm going to break it down into 3 tiers. Tier 3 is the lowest, Tier 1 is what I expect to be the highest quality. So, I'll show you guys right now which weapon I'm going to do. I take the weapon, I play one game each, with each tier, and in doing so, I get kind of a feel. So the weapon today of choice is NV4. I like it. Very solid assault rifle. Reminds me a lot of the NV4 carbine, ACR, things of that nature. Kind of high rate of fire, perfect accuracy and range. So Tier 3, which is the lowest, which I expect to do not as well as the other ones, is going to consist of the attachments Reflex, Foregrip, and Quick Draw. These are 3 attachments that you can get off right off the rip. So you only have to play a few games and then you can get these attachments. That's why I'm using these guys. You can use whatever secondary you want. I've used the EMC. I think it's my favorite hand cannon or pistol, whatever you want to call it, secondary. And then the perks of this choice, these are all perks you can get or should already have unlocked. Dexterity, I think, is the only one that you have to unlock a little bit later, but that should be cake. I use Blast Shield, Hardline, and Pinpoint. Tier 2 is going to consist of kind of a more passive playstyle where you rely more on kind of playing the spawns and the different angles that other teams might not or may not be watching. The attachments I'm using are Silencer, Extended Mag, Stock, and Quick Draw. The reason why I'm using Extended Mag, if you're curious, is because you're going to need a lot of extra bullets to get some kills because of the damage drop-off, because of the Silencer. Stock, most important attachment for ARs, and I'll do another video to explain why. All these perks that I'm using are more of like just to stay hidden, you know, just kind of hide, you know, play the advantage, be in the shadows. So Ghost being the perk 1, perk 2, Cold-Blooded, and perk 3, Dead Silence, a must-have, my personal opinion, perk when playing this game. And Tier 1, this is the loadout that I use every time when I use this weapon. The only thing I would change is the foregrip. I tend to have a tendency to use other stuff. Dexterity, must-have perk, my personal opinion. You could kind of do without if you're just using Ghost. But I also use Ghost, along with Scavenger for that ammo, and Dead Silence, must-have perk. This is the, like I said, Tier 1 is where I expect to get the most kills. Tier 2, kind of, and Tier 3, not so much. So, like I said, I'm going to play some games with these guys. It won't be a live video. I'll record over it, and I'll tell you guys, and I'll show you the whole gameplay of that weapon and how well it performed and why I think it performed. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get into it, guys. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and explain why the Tier 2 weapon you guys are seeing on your screen right now, why I thought that did the best, why I think it's at the Tier 1 slot. So, Tier 3, guys, is going to stay at the Tier 3 slot. Reason being is because it's Tier 3. I built that class, really when I make these Tier 3 classes, they're kind of like you just prestige or you just got the weapon or you just started the game. Whatever the case is, you just started. That's the thing. And so you don't have a lot of work with, but you can still kind of use it to get kills. And I think I ended, when I did play with the Tier 3 class, I went 31 and 14, 2 captures and 3 defends. By the way, I'm only playing Domination when I'm playing these guys, which isn't too bad. But I felt like the class could do more. And maybe I was just lacking with it. But that's my experience, guys. That was my game when I played with it. So it's going to stay at the Tier 3 slot for me. The Tier 2, though, is at Tier 1. I'm going to tell you why I bumped down the Tier 1 class. So when I did play with the class, I went, I believe, 53 and 11, which, you know, KD-wise, that was awesome, right? You're slaying. But I wasn't doing my team justice, I think. I had, I think, 1 capture and 9 defends, which wasn't bad, of course. You know, that's, you know, you're defending, right? But I wasn't getting a lot of streaks, and on top of that, that's the thing, guys. When you are in the department of slaying, you need to bring out the streaks. You know, if you're not bringing out streaks, there's a problem. And I was just always 1 short. And when I would try to get streaks, I would go for the capture, but I would be a second too late, and maybe if I had different attachments, I would have got it. Whatever the case was, I felt like I was lacking with that class, guys. So that's why I put it in at the tier 2 slot. You guys are more than welcome, of course, to try out that class and see how it works for you. Let me know down in the comments. Is tier 1 at the tier 1? Should that stay there? So the tier 2 slot, guys, why I put it there at the tier 1, why I feel like this loadout was honestly my favorite and the best, was because with this setup, the silencer, extended mag, quick draw, and stock is the most important perk or attachment on ARs, period. Call of Duty, as we know it, guys, is up close and personal. You know, if you know you're using thrusters and jetpacks to move all over the place, so people essentially are going to be using submachine guns. Very rarely are you going to see people using ARs, and when they are, they're using stock because it allows them to move and tango with guys that are, like I said, running submachine guns. So that's why I use stock, guys, and why I think that's an important attachment. Silencer, the damage drop off, yes, there is more damage drop off with that, but I felt like I was getting more close range kills with it. I don't know, and that's always been like my mental state when I use this. Like, I feel like I'm killing people faster up close with it, but I don't know. And the extended mag is nice, guys. Gives you those extra few bullets that you need to put down range. It really is nice, guys. So to the perks. Totally forgot the perks, guys. Why are the perks good? Ghost, you're always off enemy radar. Cold-blooded allows you to stay out of sight from, their streaks that are AI controlled. And then dead silence, guys. We are now in a day and age where everyone is using headsets. Headset. That's all you see nowadays. So with dead silence, it helps keep you off, their ears, and that's, I think, beneficial, and I think it's important, guys. Dead silence, must have. But for the rest of the class, I think it worked perfectly. I was getting quite a few streaks here and there. I was getting, some triple kills, some fury. It was nice. I had fun with the class. In all honesty, this was my favorite. Let me know though, guys. Do you think that I maybe am overlooking things? Maybe I should play another game, or 3 games total with each class, and then see how well I do, and then go from there. Because like I said, I only played 1 game with this class, but I felt like this class did the best out of that 1 game. But let me know, guys. Or maybe I could do all of them same attachments but different perks. I don't know. We'll see. It's a work in progress, guys. I hope you guys did like the video. If you guys did, hit that like button, guys, and comment down below. Say, hey, Fizzy, try out this setup. I tried making my own 3-tier classes, and this is where I think I did the best. But try to comment the same gun on the same video. You know what I mean? So that way I'm not trying to do too many things at once, trying to move ahead. The next gun, though, guys, I'm in between 2 guns. I think I'm going to do either the Arid, which is the obviously the submachine gun energy rifle that everyone uses, or the Karma 45. Let me know, though. I'll probably pick it regardless, but let me know. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.